My name's John Markley. I'm from Pharmacist. It's a company based in Mackay with offices in the Burdekin. My focus today in the fertiliser conference was to discuss yield mapping as a legitimate tool to develop up nutrient management as a nutrient management tool. Yield mapping has been around for quite some time, but more recently techniques that we've been using involving mosaic archived imagery going back to 2000 has helped us identify fairly accurately the locations and the extents of sugarcane variability in the crop yields. And sometimes they can be small and sometimes they can be large. Every paddock has yield variability. Our research indicates that approximately 60% of paddocks have moderate to extreme variability. That means greater than 20 tonnes per hectare variability within the paddock, sometimes up to in excess of 100 tonnes per hectare. The other 40% have moderate or less than moderate variability, and 5 to 10 tonnes per hectare, which probably isn't a reason for concern, but we need to identify what the yield potential is of those paddocks so we can control nutrient management at a more refined scale. So once we have come up with techniques to identify the location and the extent of the variability, we then need to understand what is the cause of the variability. Causes can be many, but understanding it, site-specific soil analysis to identify the real causes of why variability exists is a really important tool to then develop up management practices to help control that variability. So once we have known the location, once we have known the extent, once we know the cause, then we start working on developing up management practices. Management practices can be from amelioration techniques through to a more refined nutrient management program or a more refined chemical management program, because it may well be things other than nutrients that are causing the variability. So we devise plans to better control the variability within crop yields. Then the third and one of the most important tasks is to monitor whether those amelioration techniques or change in management practices are having an effect on either costs associated with the crop production or the yields of the crop in those locations. So really important, understand the location, extent of the variability, once you've done that, understand what the cause of the variability is. Thirdly, develop up nutrient management plans or amelioration plans to control that variability, and then monitor the changes over time to ensure that we are controlling it to the best of our ability.